much, Honorable Muturi. We fondly call each other Kijana. Your Excellency, our President, Your Excellency Deputy President, and all protocols as established, including my dear brother Aden Duale, our chief guest today. In 1989, I represented a man called Mohammed Shuriye. He had been accused of murdering a conservationist called George Adamson. I was instructed by some member of parliament from Fafi called Ibrahim Salat. When I got him acquitted, a week later, while in my office, some tall, lean young man walked in to come and say thank you for representing my uncle. And that lean, tall young man was Aden Duale. And we knew each other from then and became good friends. Yesterday, Aden Duale walked to my office with a copy of the book, signed it for me, left it with me, and in the evening I did a quick John F. Kennedy type of reading of the book. And I can stand here and tell you, Aden Duale, that you've told a good story. And Chinua Achebe said, don't wait for anybody to tell your story. You must tell your story. And everybody must tell your story. Reading this book, Aden Duale has just led Kenyans into the most poorly guarded secret of Kenya's politics. Backstabbing, betrayal, arrogance, greed, name it. It's all in this book. But what is important is that those of us who know Aden Duale, you know, one time when I was unceremoniously stripped of the position of leadership of the minority in the Senate, and I had spoken with mercurial English on the floor, Aden Duale called me. When I picked the phone, he laughed uncontrollably for 2 minutes. And I asked him, why are you laughing? He said, I knew it was coming. Because you're working with people whose political trademark and tool of trade is backstabbing and betrayal. So you've just joined the rank and file of those who have been betrayed. That is one of the chapters in my book that is forthcoming. Aden Duale is an embodiment of an honest man. Honest to a level where Malcolm X would have called him a house nigger. Because his level of loyalty to our current president is equitable to the house nigger who, when the boss is sick, says we are sick. That is Aden Duale for you. Because when he believed in a cause, he took it and ran with it. Your Excellency, perhaps you don't know, since we formed government, Aden Duale comes to my office once every week to sit and talk to me, and we compare notes, how things going. We must make this country move forward. Thank you, Aden Duale, for being there for many of us. And in writing your book and placing it before Kenyans, you've done a wonderful thing. after 3-4 years, write a second edition of your book, because there are some things that you'll remember you didn't give them enough detail, and so on and so forth. I don't want to say too many things, Your Excellency, but I want to say this, that Aden Duale, you've shown Kenyans that a good leader can step on the shoulders of others to rise, but must also be ready to have his shoulders stood on by others to rise. And you've demonstrated that very well in your conduct, in your speeches, in your everything. I shared the views of Murkomen and Kindiki that you are a constant obstruction to the growth of devolution in this country when you are the majority leader in the National Assembly. And I repeatedly told Kijana Muturi that why are you so close to this obstructive character? But it is good to believe and do what your heart tells you. And I suspect even as you are a pious Muslim, you must have read a bit of the scriptures. Because in the Bible, a man called Judas Iscariot, after betraying Jesus, was so troubled by his conscience that he tried even to take back the money he had been bribed to betray Jesus. They refused to take back the money. He went and hanged himself. So you must have learned a lesson from there that when you betray people, you'll have such internal turmoil and a troubled conscience that whatever you do, wherever you go, you'll always be looking over your shoulder to see if there are some imaginary enemies following you. But I'm sure you sleep silently, quietly, without any such troubled conscience. Keep it up. Lastly, your angle that I defended did not finish paying my fees. Now that you have tremendous income coming through the sale of your book, you may have to visit me for us to look at my file. Thank you very much. I'll now invite the Honorable Musalia Mudavadi, our Prime Cabinet Secretary.